Western Spring Television, ours it is.
Hey guys, how are you doing? You're welcome to the Ladies Talk Show, and of course I have to say a happy new year to you, because it is the very first episode of the Ladies Talk Show in the year 2024, and it's going to be an amazing year for the Ladies Talk Show. Now, if you're just tuning in, do not forget that you could actually catch up on past episodes on our YouTube page at Western Spring Television. That is the handle. Go watch past episodes, and if you're a guy, do not tune off, because this is the show where you get to understand ladies the most. We dissect the way we think, the way we act, everything that we do on the show here. Now, I'm not alone. I don't do the Ladies Talk Show alone. I always have my beautiful ladies in the studio with me, and I've got right by my side the beautiful, glowing, newly engaged Judith Ahana. How are you doing? And
I'm
happy
good.
New Year to you.
Yes, it's gonna be a great year. I'm so excited for the year 2024. I'm so glad we all made it into the new year. And last year was very well with the cash crunch, everything. But I'm so excited that it's a new year. It's a new slate for each and every. So it's time for us to write what we want, write a new goal, a new plan, or write a new attitude you want to have for this year, because all of us are entering into a new school.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So there's so much time for you to achieve. You know, then now when it was 6 months, the year don't run, never achieve any. But now it's a new slate. So I'm so excited. I'm so happy to see my beautiful Nengi, Cassie, the ladies on Ladies Talk for this new year. It's so exciting. I'm so and this new year, I'm so excited for this new year.
Because you know she's walking down the aisle.
I'm so excited for this new year.
Oh yes.
Last year I was just saying, oh, let me change me for come.
Oh, I'm so happy for you.
Yeah,
You're welcome to the Ladies Talk Show.
Thank you so much.
Beautiful, glowing, chocolatey,
Amazonic
Nengi
Amazonic
Ademola. How are you doing?
I'm
Happy
fine,
New Year
ladies.
to you.
I'm fine. Happy New Year to you, Cassie. Happy New Year to you. Know, at that point when we're shouting Happy New Year at 12 midnight, we're actually at work. So
Yes,
we saw ourselves.
exactly. You already officially said it ourselves.
Exactly. So happy New Year to everyone watching. It was an amazing 2023. We can rule out that fact. And we promise that 2024 is going to be more beautiful. It's going to be a banger. In fact, it's a bumper package for all of us. Even on Ladies Talk, and expect the juiciest of topics, arguments, the banters, everything put together. 2024 is sincerely going to be an amazing year. My name is Nengi Ernest Ademola, and of course, Ladies Talk, we are here again, no?
Yes.
I was in a bracket first,
Yeah, no grief for anybody. Pattern and bracket first.
You talk, you collect. You talk, what's up?
That's how it be.
Absolutely.
Okay, so let's go on this quick break, and then when we come back, we'll be discussing the topic of the day. Now, this has to do with a particular lady who has gotten herself entangled with two brothers, and she has to get married to one. It's a very dicey, mixed situation, and she needs our advice on it. So when we come back, we'll be discussing that. Don't go nowhere. Yeah, welcome back to the Ladies Talk Show. Now, we are going to be discussing about a certain topic today. So I'm going to bring in the email that was sent about this lady who has found herself in a dilemma with the fact that she is engaged to a particular brother, about to get married, and she now discovered that, you know, there's a spark between her and the second one. So now she's finding out this and she doesn't know what to do. So let me read out the story to you guys. So now she says, I'm getting married very soon. I mean, some days away, literally days away. And something happened between my brother-in-law to be and me. He is also getting married too. Now, he has his own fiancé, and his fiancé came home from abroad. The moment I met him, it was like my missing rib. The electric shot through us.
Jeez.
My fiancé and his own noticed, but we all kept our calm. Now, last week, we went on double date. It was a tourist attraction, and we decided to split. Whose idea was that?
Whose idea was that? Them, their idea.
So I was with this guy for like 2 hours, and it was the best moment of my life. We shared a kiss, and since then we will meet for 1 or 2. I know it is wrong, but I can't control my urge. Last night we had sex. Now since then I have not been able to think straight. I want to break up with my fiancé and marry him, but he has not spoken about marriage. I am afraid because now I have had sex with 2 brothers, with the family accepts, with his mother and mine accepts. I don't know what to do. Now, this is a very, very dicey one.
This is a movie.
It's a movie. It's kind of thing you watch in movies, for real.
It's a movie.
The thing is, this, her fiance's brother, like her brother-in-law to be, has not even spoken about marriage to her. He's not even saying anything like, I want to leave my own fiancé.
Oh,
he's just
my God.
probably there for the fun of it. Why she is the one that is feeling the electrical spark and the lightning and thunderbolts.
If not you go live. And then your fiancé when they fat cheat on you to go my person will cheat on you with no, if not you be man. Think and
I mean,
hey.
So now you know sometimes they say you find the love of your life after you thought you found the one. You know, sometimes you know the situations where you see men that say, I wish I saw you, I met you before I married my wife. I met you, all those things. So now we don't know how true that is. Is it possible for you to actually, you know, think this person is the one and then meet someone else that is your soulmate? Judith is already, you know, excited about it. So let me ask you. What do you have to say about this situation?
The drama has started.
We this one not the kind use they call divorce. See, I don't get it. When you find someone, I feel you should lock. Yes, you can meet. I've always said this that you may meet excited, beautiful people, even more than the person you know in a relationship. But because you've chosen to be with this person, I think it's like an oath, even if you not swear the oath per se. But you've chosen to be with this person. You've taken this person more than every other person that you know. Because this is life. You will find interesting people, even more than your fiancé, more than your husband. You would find, but because you've chosen that this person I found is the person I'm going to be with, so there is no excuse. There's literally no excuse. He found me missing. Oh, so the brother, the one where
she thought
the one where engaged
missing.
The thought where engaged.
But she thought wrong.
No, I will not get ripped. No, you don't get ripped. No, because I don't understand. This is this kind of lady that give we ladies bad names. See, if you're promiscuous, don't go into a relationship. Stay and wait till you find out. Blow everywhere where you want blow, left, right. If you're promiscuous, don't go into a relationship. Now you're trying to break a home. Do you know what it means to sleep with two brothers in the same home? See, men will always be men. He will not leave his brother for you. Blood is taken and water. That's last. He will tell him, like, say, this lady, if nobody say I sleep with her, I won't know, say, he goes cheat with you, for instance, my Jonathan. And that's that they will forgive themselves. And you will be the case study that you're using to do family meeting, family reunion. Why you have gone, no?
So you're saying it's not, but could we look at it from the part of, is it possible to find your soulmate
you can
after finding your soulmate? Because, you know, I heard you saying that there is no one person for you. You might think this person is your soulmate, but it's possible to find someone else.
You can
so we did say that now that she thought she had found her soulmate, but she had found it through one for herself.
No, commitment is commitment. Once you've made a commitment to this person, that you're going to be with this person.
But she has not walked down the aisle. Is it not?
Just
Is it
few
not enough
days.
time?
Few days to her wedding. Now you can't open your mouth.
Would you say it's better she does this when she has already
It's
said
better
I
she
do?
do it now
When
because the money for break for see but I know why are inside marriage? That one they go say that adultery. Now when she come in as semi-adultery, semi fornication. Now because I don't understand. If you said you want to be with this person for life, I think you have to put everything into it. You might see you meet. I was coming to I met someone interesting, and I was like, this person is very interesting. Do you understand?
On that?
Do you understand? I met someone very interesting. When I was coming to work today, I met someone interesting. I was like, this person is very interesting.
Okay.
But I have made a commitment. So you will meet interesting people that you'll be like, why we say now?
Did you I'm trying to understand so that we can understand her better. So did you feel butterflies? Were there electrical shock?
No, there was no electrical shock. But I just felt this person was. If I'd met someone maybe when I was single,
there might have been.
Do you understand? But this person was so interesting to talk to, and I was like, why is this person don't coming? Why is it not that this person is coming? Do you understand? But I've made a commitment to stick to someone.
Yes, discipline.
Discipline. So if you're being, it's just ladies, this kind of ladies that give us this, make men feel okay. Ladies are like this. Because if you're promiscuous, don't even go and suffer more man. Just blow your blow. No man. Nobody go. When you're ready, you settle. Because if someone that is ready to settle down, whether you meet Obasanjo somewhere fine, and you deal with your guy who does the hustle, because you don't deal with that your guy who does the hustle, you know go look at. If you say this guy fine, you go see fine. You go see fine boy now. You go say, oh man, this guy fine. He's fine. But you're already committed. And what is paining is that they are brothers. If not say no, maybe you do away match. You do away match, you know, you do and come back. No, but siblings, like you don't see anybody we go tickle your fancy. You see the pay me, we go give you butterfly. See now you're missing him. Now person brother when you are married. No,
she even said she's not thinking straight anymore.
Yeah, I'm mad. She have compared the blow. Yes.
Oh my
God. She have compared the blow.
Obviously. Even before they had sex, there was already that chemistry.
You know, you can be dating a guy that there was a movie I watched. You can be dating a guy that is so. And you know, I mean someone that is sha. So why do you not tell your guy that? Okay, I want you to sha. You understand? I don't want you to be Suzu. But you know, me someone that is sha. You know, oh, hey, this sha don't 2 hours. Who brought that in that
because you know what? She said her fiance and his fiance that they noticed.
And yeah, they allow them split.
And I'm wondering why.
Because maybe those are supposed to be together. Maybe we don't know what those ones don't go.
I mean, we don't know what
this family. This family.
Okay, let me go
watch
to
Nengi. The whole couples.
Because now we're dissecting what this lady has done. But how about the brother-in-law that has betrayed his brother's trust?
That one is the way.
What would you say about him? I'm trying to understand because if eventually now he says he's not ready to leave his fiancée for her, how do we see that panning out, Nengi?
He won't. Like you ladies. He would not leave his fiancée. The truth is, like Joe Baby has rightly stated, I think it's just part of life. It's only natural that at some point we meet people and we get to find out that, oh, this person is nice, this person is very interesting, this person is handsome. You know, it's more like you'd even meet a full package and you're wondering, goodness. And sometimes, because it's just natural that sometimes we'll now start comparing that, and see who I don't deal with, because I meet this person earlier
I tell you.
You understand? Something for don't solve or something like that. It's natural. To be honest with you, ladies, it is very natural for us to maybe, because it's the same thing for men also.
Yeah.
Sometimes they meet a beautiful woman. Sometimes this woman is all brains, you know, everything, complete package. Do you understand? They're like, oh my goodness. I should have met where is this one today? Before I go marry this other one. Not because not because he's saying his wife is bad. Or not because the woman is saying that, oh, my husband is not good enough. No, it's just natural that when we see things with our eyes, we tend to appreciate, we tend to want to go deep with it and all of that. So it's only natural. That's the first thing I want to establish. Secondly, this one in our family,
I swear.
To be honest, people make it seem like this thing at the end of the day, because it was the lady that brought it forward, people will now want to be like, the lady is at fault.
Yeah, because we have to look
about
at the brother too.
What about the brother?
Like, how do you do that to your own flesh and
Do
blood?
you understand? What about
blow your brother wife.
Like, I
Because
can,
his
I can
wife.
understand the kiss, but after kiss, you
Like,
guys
blow-
had sex.
According
more
to
than
her-
Blow your brother wife, because now wife, oh.
According to her, she said she couldn't control herself.
Ebeleke.
So probably she might have been the one to.
No matter what.
So, you know, I think she must have taken the first step as it concerns sex. So,
So, you know,
and the
easy
brother was
for
like,
Free show.
opportunity. Nah, I can't miss this. It
free
comes
math
but
before I
once.
marry, free
It
math.
comes but once. Now, there's this thing that, you know, couples usually do. What they call it? Is it bachelor's night or something?
Bachelor's night, yeah.
In fact,
Bachelor's Eve or whatever.
bachelor's eve, bachelor's night, whatever they call it, there are things that happen during that night.
We've
They
had
say to do their last blow.
so many
Their last
stories.
blow before. They do their last blow before marry. Their
many
last kiss before
stories.
marry.
So probably
So many atrocities are committed
Yeah.
on that
And
night.
why did they go to
This
the strip
one.
club to do it?
So probably this one is one of those like crossover nights or bachelor nights
For the lady, Abi.
before, you know, before for the lady and
for the guy.
For the guy also. But then I'm wondering why in the family setting?
As in,
Why in the family? Because I'm trying to wrap my head around it now. Why in the family setting? That's if I don't know the name, that's betrayal of the highest order.
Like-
from the male perspective and even from the woman.
you're entering. Oh, that babe.
This is a family you're entering into. And you're starting that way. Because definitely there's nothing hidden under the sun. Even if she gets, even if it doesn't open now.
Because let's
There'll
assume
be a
she
point
gets
in the
pregnant
marriage. Thank you. There'll be a
from
point.
this
Yeah.
intercourse.
Even
She's
if
going
she
to give the other brother.
Even if she doesn't get pregnant, trust me, karma has a way of, in fact, this life totally has a way of unveiling things.
In the future.
Later in the marriage, that might come. But the truth is, you see all these things that happen, it's just a fling.
Of
She will
course, now
find out
flesh.
because even if they get married, even if she leaves her
Main fiance now.
brother,
No, she leaves her main fiance.
Yeah.
Okay,
to
yeah,
meet
to
her
her
brother-in-law.
To meet her
she
brother-in-law.
leaves her main fiance to marry her
Her brother-in-law.
Thank
Ah.
you. To marry her brother-in-law.
Go.
The truth is, here, it will come to a time that she would now realize that this thing might probably have been a fling.
Fling, flesh.
For just,
Na
for
body.
just day with this other one.
True.
It happens.
Because she has known the other one for long. And she just met this one. Wonder how
You
many-
know this person's character at least to an extent. You know how you want to handle things, even in the marriage. You're just meeting this person.
This
and
thing
the
na
truth
spark.
is, thank you.
Na
That's
fire.
butterfly.
Yeah. Eros
She couldn't
love.
control herself.
Eros.
The truth is, both of them couldn't control themselves, and it's just around there. It won't go far.
Of course.
To be honest with you, even if they decide to marry today,
They go break up.
it won't go far.
Okay, so now let me
won't.
ask this question. Do you feel like it's best that this happened before the marriage?
See, Cassie, it's better late than never. Oh.
So you agree that it's best?
See, because
No,
now
I just need the response. You
yes,
agree it's best? Nenge, do you feel it's best?
better that this thing happens now, so everybody can go their separate
No,
ways.
I'm coming somewhere.
Instead
You
of-
feel it's best it happened now. Nenge, do you feel it's best it happened now before the marriage?
Well, it's for me. It's a bit complicated because how do we even guarantee that the original marriage would even last?
Because
So
you know
it's-
she's saying that she's confused on whether both parents, her mother, his mother, would agree.
Who will agree to that
So
kind of
I
thing?
want to speak to you guys now. I want you to put yourself as the mothers.
Calm
down.
I will use the I will pursue you. Hey,
Calm down. So imagine your daughter comes to you, your daughter that
I
you
will vex
carried
for her.
9
Yes,
months,
now,
okay,
normally.
you're picking, and she tells you, Mom, I know I've already brought a guy to you, but I think I have found the one. I think
Hey!
I made the wrong
Son of
choice.
a-
And she confides in you and she tells you, I actually have even slept with him. And I think this is the right person for me. What do you do?
See,
This is someone that she's telling you that if she marries that first one, she's
See,
not going to be happy. She'll be miserable. And within her, she has this conviction that this one she just met is the right one.
you know what I'll tell you.
How will you handle that as a mother?
Me, I will first of all slap him. I could give him better slap. Me, no. Normally resetting
use
one.
that one,
Me
reset.
reset. You understand? Normally, I could give him slap. Me first reset. Then I'll
my
tell her,
God.
we are not going into that family. It's better to carry our shame and run away. No, seriously, than carry our shame and enter the same family. Do you know what they will see us as? Especially me, the mother. You will not say I did not train my pikin well. See, if you want to keep blowing the blood out your outside, blow him, but we will not marry into that family. I will make sure.
Even when she's crying,
If you like,
when she's
you go forget her.
starving.
If you like, make it die. You go forget her. See, because no, seriously, because it's shameful. Like it's really shameful. Forget the fact that now my pikin no, I know kill him normally. I know kill him. I go sit down and say, okay, but why but you not sure about? I go sit there and say, why were you not sure about this other person? You not made this. So I will sit down. This one that you just made. Now you sure this way. But I would make sure we don't marry into that home, because the shame and the stigma would follow us, and it will follow my child, and it might even follow the children because they will, anytime they born that any child, they will go for DNA.
Yeah, exactly. To be sure,
they will go for DNA.
So why not to be trusted anymore?
So she would still have heartache in that home. She would not have a say. She would not have leg.
Okay, let me ask you now, Nengi. Now she comes to you, she confides in you, but then she tells you, okay, me and this my brother-in-law that have had sex, we are keeping it to ourselves. Nobody has to know that we had sex. We're going to keep it a secret, take it with us to the grave. Now she comes to you with that. No, nobody in the family knows.
Because,
so nobody's going to stigmatize her or the kids or whatever. Would you still advise? What would you advise her to do? Would you say, okay, since this person is the love of your life, go ahead? Because even the main fiance now does not even know that she has slept with his brother. So what would you advise your daughter?
It's hard.
Yeah,
it's very hard, and matters like this needs a whole lot of wisdom for you to handle it. Else you will fall woefully. Like you will fail. You would fail. Your daughter will fail. Family will fail. Like
your name will be wrong.
Generations will be affected.
A whole lot is at stake right here, because it's more like a taboo. You know those things that, you know, I've seen some Igbo movies,
epic movie,
where there are things that are entanglement like this, and what they do is they ban you out of the community.
Yeah,
you can't step your foot.
You are banished.
It affects your children also, even when they do not know what happened. It affects them. There was a particular movie I was watching. Now they became an outcast at the end of the day. The children, the kids,
they don't know anything.
In fact, the child wanted to marry from a family from a same village.
And she was refused.
When her mother-in-law saw her and recognized that, oh, this girl is from this family, everything scattered. But although in that movie, at the end of the day, the love, you know, prevailed. But this one right now, even the love, where it's not strong.
It's not strong. The love is built on fire, errors.
Yes.
Built on loss. Big loss. Thank you. That's the word.
So as a mother that have seen life, yes, now as a mother that has seen life, as a mother, do not forget that mothers, of course, they were at our age at a point. Yeah. They even did some things that
they don't used to tell us. Yeah, they will not tell us. They will not tell us.
Because of the experience, you know, they tend to advise you the kind of way to go. The truth is, it will not work, Cassie.
No.
It won't work. I don't know how. I'm trying to think of maybe a possible way in which you can
mend it.
Yeah, to maneuver, and it won't work, because the truth is, this life has a way to expose you.
There's nothing hidden under the sun.
Because there would come a time, I don't know how to put it, but there will come a time that one thing will lead to another, one thing will lead to another. And before you know, everything is blown out. And by the time it is, it will be taken out of proportion. As in, there will be no way for you to explain. No matter what. And it's going to now hurt even more.
True.
Knowing that you have been staying with somebody
for years.
I understand that there are mistakes, there are errors, and this definitely is one of them. This definitely is one of those life mistakes and errors due to lust, due to electricity, due to the fact that your brain was not thinking right at that point in time. But then it will hurt that at the end of the day, a husband finds out, or at the end of the day, something happens and this secret is going open.
Cassie, just imagine family meetings and everybody, father, mother, husband, and that marriage. Hey,
I don't think
coming to the issue of the main fiancé finding out. I also want to, because there's still a case of reconciliation, right? If maybe she discovers and decides, okay, you know what? After people have given me advice, let me just stick with my main fiancé because this is I want to ask you this question again. Yeah. So imagine, like now you're engaged.
Yeah.
Of course, it's never going to happen to you.
Let me know my name.
Let's just A and B. That would be like A and B.
Let's just imagine, you know, that this fiancé that you're about to, not this particular one, but just speaking, like you're about to, you know, settle down with him. You've put in so much investment, time, emotionally, mentally, physically, and then it comes to you with a confession, a banger, and he says to you that your younger sister there was something that happened now, we wiped, we banged, but it's not going to work. I still want to walk down the aisle with you. I just wanted to confess before walking out the aisle, so there's no baggage we're bringing in from
the marriage.
How would you forgive? How would you handle it?
First though, maybe if
remember he's confessing to you. You're not finding out. He's coming to you with that guilt in his heart.
First though, it's a very strong one. I can either, because I wouldn't want someone to destroy my home, like my family with my sister. So it's either I walk out of the relationship, or because you know blood is blood is thicker than water. There's no how you want to do it, because I wouldn't want to be in the same room with my younger sister, and you'll not be picturing. So this guy, why they wiping? Don't wipe my younger sister.
No, it's the imagination.
Like
follows.
You don't want to think about it, but it just comes.
Because I'm sorry, Judith. I think we had a discussion one time when we were discussing about cheating, and you said
if we don't marry,
and you said if he cheats once, I would forgive.
If we don't marry,
so but this. It's not the same thing. You were engaged about to marry.
We never marry now. That one we talk inside the marriage. Before I go leave my husband and Japan. I not leave her now.
But you are about to get married in a few days. So you're literally already married.
It can be very. Me, I'm a very forgiving person. Like when it comes to, but me seeing my younger sister.
So the fact that he had to do it inside the house.
If he did it outside, if you wipe it outside, what do you concern me? You wipe it outside, and I go forgive you, we'll go marry. But you did it with my blood. You understand? It's just like say you're doing it with like I don't know how to put it. Like you're doing it with like my blood. If you wipe it outside, I feel forgive you. No wahala. You wipe it outside now, no normal wipe it. But you can't bring and come inside home. I can't trust you in the same room with my sister.
That
even if I'm dying,
always be there.
You know when they say old firewood no they quench.
Even if I'm dying, I think I die, no kind my sister come inside. Like you get the check, make I die, no kind my sister come inside, maybe in the same room with you. Because I will still feel this insecurity, like waiting make you go blow my sister, go still make you blow him again.
And you know that comparison might even come in points like, okay, see my sister.
So
what is it about me that was not enough for you? I wouldn't want to go through life having to be on my feet or be on
at all time.
If I see my husband and myself, everything that they talk, you get that kind, like anytime you're not at peace. Because even if they are not doing anything, maybe they are sworn oath that they will not blow again. But you can't keep them in the same room. Not because that's so see. That's why I said they say broken engagement is better than broken marriage. Say that engagement, we will still get another man again. After all, we don't establish plenty people plenty. You use 1 year, find another new person. No, you can have plenty. You have plenty missing rib. Just look for one rib. One break, you can't have one joy. You understand? So I wouldn't want to go through that same. It's no, I can't do it.
So
if it's inside the marriage, I will know. I'll call him and know now. But shall we? I will break up. Just let it go.
So, Negi, would you agree with Judith, or do you have your own take on what we?
I think I have my own take on it. The truth is, this is a relationship that we know relationships in this Nigeria. The dates, if you reach 15 years, safe. Say, man, don't put man. Don't put man. Things I won't marry you. Or remain few days. You they go mumu. No. But the truth is, I have a different opinion concerning it. Now, it's if she comes openly to confess, or even probably maybe because the brother is also feeling guilty. Maybe they come together, they are like, they just
crying,
spit out everything. The truth is, there's always the human factor, like Drew Baby has rightly stated. There would still be that spark of insecurity. However, if you are that person that has that forgiving heart, that can let things go easily because of the fact that they knew that what they had done
is
wrong. Like, there's nothing to justify what they have done. Then, fine, you can as well, go ahead. But I will be very hot. Hot to the extent that I would think about the investment, the sacrifice, the time. I would even think about the fact that I had opportunities to do
run.
this same thing you did, but I didn't. And it got to your turn, small test. You say electricity. Small test, you say electricity shock you. You couldn't control yourself. You couldn't be disciplined enough.
Oh my goodness, Lord.
You just
And
fell.
inside the house. If this one been outside, the better.
I say I will be very hot. Oh, in fact, it will take a very long time. In fact, it will take the grace of God. However, if the both of them, if the man is such a forgiving person, the truth is, they should postpone the whole marriage thing.
Yes. Recess.
Postpone.
Do a recess.
Do you understand? Postpone it. Make sure that, because in that period where you've postponed it, maybe to 6 months or to a year, or you will not really know your reaction to it, or if you still want to
go
continue. But if you at that instant take a decision, I tell you that your decision might make or marry. Because the truth is, you see what God take past us now, the uncertainty of life. It's just, you don't know. You can never know. You don't know. So that decision there.
So what would be your final advice now on this?
I think they should take a break.
That's just
Take a break. Take a break. If it's 1 year, if it's 6 months, if it's 1 year, you would not really know
take a baby like
everything that will follow. No, I'm being serious. Instead of you just want to, yes, we understand that. Okay, there's sometimes when couples are married, sometimes there's separation. Sometimes they come back after separation.
True.
Do you understand? So I feel they should just
taking a break and then
take
calm down.
Calm down.
What's your final advice?
The thing is, this is very critical. Though we're having fun with it.
Just like in 30 seconds, your final advice.
I just don't go into the house. Man, you don't go get peace. Please don't go. No, I'm serious. Like, don't go into the house, because you won't even have a say in that home. If the truth comes out, you would be at the losing end.
For me, take a break and make sure of your decision.
Okay.
If it's 1 year and whatever follows aftermath,
you go.
That's it.
Okay, so the ladies have spoken and you have heard what they've had to say. We'll go on this break, and then when we come back, we'll be discussing what's trending on the social media world. Don't go nowhere. Turn it up! It's the Wild Wild West, and Western Spring Television is pulling out all the stops to make sure that you don't miss out on every of the fun and happenings around you. Yup, we've got you covered, because your girl got all the juiciest tidbits and entertainment news from around the world. Cross over to the chocolatey side of entertainment. Join me, Chocolate Cassie, on Eccentric as we take you into every bit of the juiciest news, fashion, music, movie updates, and other trending conversations. Together on the show, we'll get personal with your favorite celebrities via phone call, Zoom, or even live here in the studio. Eccentric will be showing on your TV screen on Western Spring Television, channel 190, only on Star Times. Yeah, welcome back to the Ladies Talk Show. Now, we just got done discussing the topic of, this lady who had found herself in a situation where she had feelings for two brothers. So if you missed that, you can actually, of course, if you're just tuning in and you missed that, of course, you can always check on YouTube at Western Spring Television. And now we're going to be discussing what's been trending on social media. Now, this particular topic, this particular man, we thought we left him in 2023. We don't understand how we are still talking about discussing this in 2024. And I'm talking about Yul Edochie. He first of all took to IG and he spoke about his year 2023. And he said, 2023 has been my best year so far. Thank you, Lord, for your blessings and all. I can't even thank God enough. 2024 will be outstanding. It's blah, blah, blah. I'm sure you can read it on the screen. It's
Let me copy this for you. Okay. Let me help you. 2024 will be outstanding. 2023 will be child's play compared to the blessing that will follow me in 2024. And for that, I say thank you, Lord. May your name be praised forever. Amen. 2024, we go harder. Thanks. Yours faithfully, your leadership.
Now, this is somebody who lost his son in the year 2023. This is somebody whose marriage crashed in the year 2020. This is somebody who lost political opportunities, business opportunities. In fact,
even the movie world.
In fact, let's even talk about the main one. Those ones are materialistic, but he lost a life. His son.
His blood, first son.
2023.
His first son, actually.
And he names that year
the best
year ever.
And I'm just trying to wrap my head around it. Now, he did not even stop there. His wife, May Edochie, you know, she came out to speak about her own and said the fact that, oh, you know, it was a terrible year for her. She lost her flesh and blood, and she was thanking people for the support that they gave to her. Now, this man was so pained by it that he now responded, that is the same year, and he said, 2023 stole your flesh and blood, but you still had enough time to do breast enlargement surgery and tummy tuck without your husband's consent.
Is it only foolish?
Obviously endorsed by your married boyfriend. Enough of the manipulation. Stop manipulating people on social media to hate me and feel pity for me while you enjoy your life secretly, because they don't know the real you. I will not take it in 2024. I've been silent for too long. I've been doing my best to protect your image while you're doing all you can to destroy mine. Now, he went on to say, God forbid if you lost your life while undergoing breast enlargement surgery, which you didn't tell your husband about. What will people have said? That y'all has killed that innocent woman, Abi? Everybody will be insulting me. Who signed the consent paper? I was out of there and working. You told me you were not feeling too well. I was saying sorry. I didn't even know what was going on till much later. And you still came out on social media in your calm voice, telling people you had been sick and recovering. And they were pitying you and insulting me. Why didn't you tell them the truth, that you went for breast enlargement surgery? Enough of the manipulation. You have done enough.
Whether this is true or not, it not concern me. You understand me? I live for the gossip. Whether it is true or not,
this topic is so exhausting to me. And you know the thing, his cousin, Sheila Edochie, came out and was even defending, you know, May. Everybody's on May's side. Rita Edochie is on May's side. Rita Edochie is on May's side.
Even better.
Everybody, in fact, now, as she posted that thing, people were coming out, different celebrities supporting her. Everybody's trying to shut him down. And I'm just like, you're excuse me.
Sorry.
Referring to her as, you're referring to yourself as her husband. Meanwhile, as of then, you are taking a second wife without her consent, without her permission. And now, even if this is true, tell me why she would even want to come and ask for your permission.
He went with the jelly wine. No, he calls that one jelly wine.
How? What do you have? What's your take?
See, this man, you see, thank God we have handed him over to Edo. And I want to.
Oh yes, we did.
We did. He's no longer an Odogu. Maybe we'll look for another thing to give me, because I don't understand why y'all will be so. I don't know how he got. I don't know how he got here.
He's a human being.
Sorry, I don't know how he got here, because how would somebody just come from year to year? Like you did here before, Elu.
Like he used his own hand to bring his downfall.
Like you just came from year to year. Because 2023, you lost your son. Maybe he doesn't, everybody grieve in their own way.
Even though.
You understand, but you lost your son, but you shouldn't just come out here and now say 23 was your best year. Yes, you used to make money with your Ejele wine, because it was bad both on Facebook or social media.
They were using that to chase clout, to get money,
and make money now, now. Do you understand? But I don't understand why he would come like this and be like this. It's crazy. It's really crazy why he will come like this and be like this, because it doesn't make sense. How would you say 2023 was your best when you lost your first son, who was in the university? It was almost getting into the university. Even your children are not happy with you, and you still come back to say, "Oh, is this one? Is that one? Is that one?" No, now you're better than this. You're better than this. You're better than this. You're really better than this, because I didn't expect this from him. I did not expect this from him at all, at all.
Me, I'm saying,
I did not expect. I know that I expect a lot from Yolo. Yolo that made us know that we can expect anything from him. But him now coming and saying, "May this one," whether it's true or not, see, the truth is that nobody's going to believe him anymore. It might be true,
but the fact that he
has rubbished himself.
I can't believe anything he says.
Rag na rag. No, naturally be now. Whether you'd be neat rag before, as far as you don't put dirty on top, you be dirty rag. That's what it be. Rag na rag. So that's what it be.
Nengi, what do you have to say about
you
this
know,
whole drama?
when I first saw the whole thing,
Yes.
that he was like 2023 was his best year. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord. 2024 we go higher. You know what came to my mind? Like maybe this man forget. Say he became that.
He forget. No, let's say he
I was
forget.
appalled when I saw that.
I feel, and aside from that, I think I typed it somewhere. I'm like, maybe you don't forget. Say,
maybe
that
true,
kind of happened for
2020.
2023. But aside from that, I now thought about the fact that he just feels like everyone is supporting me at this point. In fact, since they broke up. And that pain.
And she has been silent all through. And you know, there's
Silent
nothing as painful as silence. You are making noise, you are fighting, doing bad books, and she's just quiet, calm.
I
She'll
said-
travel. Then people are now fighting for her.
Cassie, that is the major pain. That is the major pain that
Now
is
they vex
stuck.
her.
Now waiting the vex him. That's why he could come out to say 2023 was his best year, talk plenty things. And it now got to his neck, it choked him when his ex-wife now came out to talk about the fact that actually it was not my best year because I lost this, I did this.
And she
I
actually
did that.
bagged a lot of deals, but she didn't even look at those ones because she even
She
recently
didn't
bagged a deal too. I think it was
Yeah.
yesterday or so I got to see that. But
So
she's not even.
it's
what is-
paining him
gets-
that, you know, all these deals she has been bagging, everything,
Ever
the
since I
whole
saw that,
endorsement. Ever since the whole endorsement, I feel like secretly, to be honest with you guys, Yul Edochie sometimes thinks, reflects, and like, why did I do this?
Yeah.
Because this would have also been my success at the end of the day. This would have also pushed me to limelight also
At the end of the
the
night, it's
day.
bringing me down.
I feel, to be honest with you, I'm just saying how I feel. I feel sometimes he quietly reflects and be like, why you not just calm down at the end of the day? See now. And so that thing, it's a major pain. It can cause you pain to see that the person you dished is making progress in life. Especially when you are like evil. And the person you were,
the person you married, your second wife is not even, because you know what, you actually know what, there's this babe that was supporting Judy Austin initially, Sarah Martin. So she came out to actually confess to us that Judy had actually met Sarah and told her to lie to the world that she had bagged a deal just because she got jealous of the fact that May was getting deals. So Sarah came out and said that they're even owing her $1 million.
Yeah, I think I saw that video.
And she lied about the fact that she bagged. There was no deal bagged for Judy Austin at that moment.
The truth is, for Yul Edochie and his wife, it's just, I think it's just jealousy. It's just that human feeling that, oh, you were thinking that maybe the opposite would have happened to me.
Yeah.
But then,
you know,
she's,
her whole world
there's this
crashing down because she left her.
But then I think that's the pain in Yul Edochie's life. That's like, it really pains him. To the extent he even forgot that he lost flesh and blood also during last year. So I think that's the whole thing about it. There's no much thing inside. It's just the pain, it's just the jealousy. You know, this person is doing well. I could have been sharing in this success, but look at me. You know, it's just the pain. It's just sometimes he reflects on it and he's like, I think, you know, I've made a bad decision.
I'm even wondering,
it's just
how
is
his daughter seeing him right? Like the one in uni that he always takes back to school. I'm sure she'd have said, Daddy, please don't come and take me back to school. Because seriously, because I think he always forgets that there are children in this union.
Aside the young ones that don't even know what's happening, the one that didn't just give birth, the ones that have grown.
Especially the one in the university. They are like the one in the university is, I think she's going to her 3rd year now in University of Lagos. I think University of Lagos, and she has always been, she's just as silent as her mom.
True. I see her posting on TikTok, but you don't see her posting about family.
That girl is as silent as her mom.
She's wise.
She's very wise. And I don't know the example is setting for that lady. Because that's a grown-up lady now. And she has been bagging deals too. That girl has been bagging deals, so many deals.
I just hope it doesn't like affect her negatively. Because you see people like that, they will say they don't want to marry. And
yeah, obviously. I do not think that, in fact, you wouldn't even want to blame her at the end of the day. Obviously, some kids that come out from that kind of home, they decide that, hey, I will work for myself
and get
this money.
And be on my own.
And be on my own. And be comfortable. Because there's that fear, there's that insecurity that if my father does this, There are men outside.
True.
Because I think he forgets that he has a grown-up daughter. That so now, most girls say, I want a man that would have some characters of my father.
Yeah.
This one now,
she can't speak.
If he talks, say, I want a man that will have, because you know that if you want a man that have, you know that your man will marry Jalen one one day. Do you understand? See, the fact that you would have just there were 1001 ways you would have averted this whole bra that he has now. Say he wanted a side chick. That babe was a side chick since so. But the moment he started abusing the main woman, that was when all this wahala started. The moment he forgot the fact that there is a wife, and the fact that he's still coming out to say a husband's consent is what like I don't know.
I think he later went on to say, oh yes, that she asked for divorce, but he has been asking her people to return bride price, and they've been
Who does that?
May go give her people may get money now.
Oh
give
my
her bride
God.
price.
It's just so many toxic narratives he's bringing out.
He went from year to year. And in Nigeria, if you are here and you go there, before you come back up, see the likes of the likes of people we were discussing last year. You understand? Before you come, it will take time. I feel he needs to change the narrative of him. If he wants to go into politics or all these things, he needs to change everything that is happening this year. You see, he needs to even. There are people that see Retidor and there are people that divorce or separate and they are still good. So he needs to go back, make peace with me. Let me talk good, because if me talk good of you on her status, yours life will come back from year to year. Because
people would actually respect me because of the kind of action, the simplicity, the way she handled
herself.
The whole issue, she handled it maturely. So people see her as the mature one in the relationship. In fact, people now have the narrative that this woman try you. But if she can handle this, that means she has gone through other things.
Now, because we have just 3 minutes left, there's been the talk of the fact that she needs to drop his name, because he has said that he also wants her to drop his name. She should not use his name to be shining. What do you think she should do? Because, I think it was Yomi Casual's wife that commented when May did her own post that, sis, you need to first of all even drop this Edochie name behind you. But then there's the in-laws that are still supportive of her. Yeah. So what would you say she do in this scenario?
The Edochie is not his name. The person who has the Edochie is Pet Edochie. Yeah. She can decide to be Pet Edochie adopted daughter. He carry the name, the name open door for you, use the name they go.
It's true now.
Now, if you get broken marriage, the name open door, use and they go. May they go,
There's a reason why.
That the luck where she get.
There's a reason why when
she's not dropping that name.
But her name on Instagram, I think it's May Yol Edochie. Not just May Edochie.
May come out the Yol. May you be real. Put the Edochie. If you put May Pet Edochie
or May Rita Edochie, because that's a big fan of her.
That Edochie is opening way. Leave her more. Okay, why this see, is it Sofa Lakija? Some people are not removing their name.
She hasn't.
People are not removing their name. If the name is opening door for you, can see. If you break marriage, but the name is opening door.
In fact,
use the name.
That's one of the reasons. That's one of the major reasons why when you're getting married, it is the family name you carry.
Yes, now.
It's you that decide to now go and put your husband's name in the middle. It's actually the family name.
The name.
It's actually the family name.
If you remove the name your dog won't expire. Put the Edochie.
Oh my goodness.
It's true now. If the Edochie is opening door, where would I drop a name that is opening door?
And then the in-laws are very supportive of her.
The name that is opening door that is giving me money. I'm using to take care of myself and my children. I will not drop the name because of you. You that your girl has gone. No now.
Oh my God.
I think because of the support she's getting. I think because of the support she's getting from her father-in-law, the family of her ex-husband.
Yes.
I don't think she would want to drop the name.
Yeah.
But if she decides to, it is still fine, no?
No, it's still fine.
It's still fine if she decides to drop it.
If the yol is giving you issue, remove the yol. It's just why you help.
It is removable.
It's removable. But if the Edochie is opening door, please use the crown Edochie. After all, we have the men Edochie, which is Pet Edochie. Put Pet Edochie. Seriously, because there are some people that divorced. Even Julius Ibrahim, she's still being her. like it's not
family name.
Because
Family
the name
name
is once people know you,
now.
once you become a public figure with that name, it will be difficult for you to start
to start changing. Use the name, run with the name. What to concern? Why if he wants to get fame, he should put May in his own name. Maybe you're the Doche May. Maybe to open no now. Because which name? Because when they say that they should drop his name, which name that your father gave to you? So, it's not your name now. It's great grandfather.
Yeah,
name.
it's family.
It's family name. I entered the family. You will be the son when you get brain. You know work. You can't say I drop the papa name. No drop or pet. No drop the name. If the name I will not drop it. Because y'all remove y'all. Y'all is not like y'all have dropped. So but the Edochie is still going forward. You carry the Edochie.
It's family name.
It's family name. Because me I will not drop it. Me, I will not drop it. If someone like me, I will not drop it. Hey, for where?
You baby don't carry this matter.
For real. You know, I'm even tempted to ask her a particular question, but I feel like I already know how her take is going to be. So I'm going to ask you that if you happen to be me and, you know, you all had done this, like taking a second wife, how would you have handled the whole situation?
And I get all this money where they follow her. I'm going to the money. If
like, would you have said, okay, I'm going to be the first wife, why Judy be the second wife? Or no, I'm going to leave you?
No, there's a limit to what somebody can take. You know, she could not take it again. She just removed. Because he was insulting her. It's different when you have a side chick and you still respect me. But what happened with me and there was no respect. It's different when you have a side chick. Outside. And you still, but what happened was that this man was not even respecting the fact that he had a wife. You know, you saw the movies they were doing on air now. They will come do me like this.
Are you saying it's tolerable?
It can be tolerable for some people. Me, I don't know. Me, I can decide I can tolerate it if I'm having plenty money and sit down.
You never cease to amaze me. You never cease to amaze me.
I've seen that. But if I'm not, there's nothing to write home about. I will not be there.
Oh my God.
I will remove.
So you will tolerate your man having a side chick so far there's money coming in.
See, I will tolerate it, but to an extent. When you now start bringing the smell to me, and they
rubbing it on your face.
Rubber from that I say I get money. I move. Now me, I go come out. I come up body. Just like me come up body, I still make money. I come up body, they make money.
Nengi, what about you?
Hey,
I don't know.
You're already married. If tomorrow your husband decides he wants to take a second wife, how would you handle that?
We move. We make progress in life.
See, because you know us on this lady stuff. You know we ladies on this lady stuff.
What would you do?
We need to make progress in life. You cannot be dragging us backwards.
Hey.
We move. Your family name might still be there. You understand? Because it's a
name.
It's a name.
It's a name.
You understand?
Hey, we carry it.
But you know, because that's what they say. When they say woman, have something you are doing, no. Uncertainty is there. Have something, like at least. Imagine me now was sticking with you don't get like money. Everything. See, the way she would have handled this issue would have been different.
Yes.
To be honest, the way she would have handled it.
Money gives you confidence.
Do you understand? There's no confidence.
It gives you this calmness. Like,
if you leave,
no shaking.
You're not you're not going to crumble.
We can be shocked that May has been pulling some strong thing in that home. But nobody's hearing it. You know, it's not every time all these actors get money to do. Sometimes they may not be movies to act for a while. According to what we heard, I know she had businesses that she was running. She was okay.
I mean, both of them contributed for the house. For you to know that she was no small person.
She was no small person. So that's why she could just sit down and be calm and just laugh like this man and say, you need another woman to help you give you money. And he brought it. And
now they are making a news of themselves
just because they want to. You know, when you create content on Facebook, you get paid for it. So now they are making their money. No, see now when she wanted to file when they wanted to file a lawsuit to me, you don't see the way they drop it because it cannot work.
But the truth is, it's different too. Say you don't enter marriage, you want court divorce.
I know he won't give her that divorce now, but he will give her.
Well, they will be all right.
2024 will
at the end of the day.
Yeah,
we will be here.
Yeah, so bring it because we are like that before.
We love controversy.
And it's a wrap on the Ladies Talk Show for the first episode of 2024. We'll definitely see you next week. I still remain Chikasi Ogbo, and of course, I still go in the studio with me, Judy Tahana and Nengi Ernest Ademola. Thank you so much for being with me.
Happy New Year once again.
Happy New Year.